Can't wait to share with you guys on a regular basis what I'm exploring, what I'm learning, the adventures, and who knows, maybe I will meet some family that I don't know exists there. Familia. My first cousin. I didn't know who she was. Guys, I'm so excited. Today is the day that I am going to be meeting with my first cousin, twice removed. Her name is Carmela Sanfratello, and she is 102 years old. Guys, she has lived through a full century in this tiny mountainous village, and she is probably the closest ancestor I have in this town. So my friend Rosanna has been talking with her daughter, trying to coordinate this meeting. And I'm just thrilled to be able to connect with someone who is so genetically close to me. It's really fascinating. I'm struggling to know what to ask her. I'm struggling to know, like, does she remember any of my ancestors who came over on the boat originally immigrating? Does she know the family history? Will she be able to tell me any secrets that I don't know about my family? There's just so many questions that I have, but it's really hard to know how to sum them all up in a short visit. I'm really hoping it goes well, and because I'm going to be in this town until my dual citizenship is done, I'm really hoping that I can maybe visit her or bring her some food or something like that. Just super excited. So that's all happening in about an hour to an hour and a half. So totally pumped. Ciao, everyone. I am here with my beautiful first cousin. This is Carmela Sanfratello. She is 102 years old. I'm going to switch to really bad Italian now because I cannot use Google Translate because I am videoing. Io troppo contento io visitare io casa, io bambinis, io famiglia Sanfratello.
Sì.
Troppo Sanfratellos in America. Sì. Io marito regale e libro per io famiglia storia. Allora, io Cristina Anselmo, io padre e madre Diana Ratti Rosner, io padre Paolo Giuseppe Anselmo, capito? Ok.
Sì.
Io nonno Samuel Anselmo.
Anselmo.
Buonasera. Oh, ciao, mi chiamo Cristina, ciao.
Piacere.
Piacere.
Lui si chiama
Troppo
Monastero.
Dammi lo chat.
Samuel Anselmo, visitare
Sì.
troppo anni fa. Io ricordo or no? Do you remember him?
Ricorda tu a Cristo.
No? Troppo anni fa, troppo. Visitare during the, come si dice, war, World War II.
Come si chiama questo signore?
Anselmo.
Anselmo, marriage, marito, Samuel Anselmo,
Sì.
marito Giuseppina Anselmo Scrudato Abruscato.
I sono domani chi siete?
Sì.
Ah, Francesca.
Sì.
Francesca è ancora viva, ha 100 anni.
Sì, giurissimo.
L'unica.
Morte?
No,
Sono tutti
due
morti.
solo. Mia suocera e l'altra 100 anni. Ciao.
Okay, I need to get my Google
Però-
Translate.
Dove ha sua
So guys, I've just spent the last few hours here with my beautiful cugina,
Sì.
Carmela Sanfratello.
Sanfratello.
And we had a wonderful time, and I learned about family that I didn't know I
Vuole
had.
sapere quanto anni c'ho?
Oh, no comprende, no capito. Un momento, ok? Oh, io famiglia, sì.
Sì.
Parlare?
102 anni e 6 mesi.
She's 102 years old, and she still has a great memory and is a wonderful person. This whole family is wonderful. I feel so fortunata. Sì? Fortunata?
Insomma, volere di Dio.
Grazie. Per
Volere
Dio.
di
Sì. We give thanks to God, she said. So, ciao, Carmela. Grazie. Familia. My first cousin. I didn't know who she was. So the first thing I bring with me on my little scooter in my little backpack is my hardcover family tree book that my husband gave me as a gift right before I got on the plane. So this book is filled with all of my ancestral knowledge that we had up to the point of me coming here. Well, let me tell you, I have tons more to share and put in the book for the next version of it, including Carmela and her family. I also learned that I have a lot of cousins living in Chicago that I never knew existed. And I'm excited to get connected with them when I return to the States. They had photo albums that they shared willingly, framed photos of cherished moments in the family, anniversaries, birthdays, christenings. They asked me lots of questions about who is still in the States. You know, are there people within Carmela's age range that are still living today? And I had the chance to do a WhatsApp video with my dad in Pennsylvania and Carmela with me in Sicily. I even was noticing that their faces were similar, like their noses were similar, their cheekbone structure. And I was like, wow, you know, here's this human being who's been walking the earth for a century that shares so much of my family. Guys, it's very intimidating to attempt to make food for Italians here, being Italian American. They don't consider the food that we make to be like real food. Over the 100 years since immigration, we've swapped different types of ingredients for other ingredients, and clearly that changes the taste from the original. One of the areas I see this in is with cheese. The amount and variety of cheese in this country is unbelievable. What we have done in America, in my metron of Italian American life, is we use several cheeses. We use Parmigiano, we use mozzarella, we use Asiago, ricotta. They're like the Italian cheeses, but there are so many other cheeses we don't use, never heard of, cannot make, cannot buy. This is what I'm talking about as changing the taste and the quality of the food. So I will be soon on my way to Carmela's house because I offered to make the family an Italian-American dinner. And I'm bringing everything with me in a backpack on my scooter. I know, it's crazy. I'm not the best cook in the world, but I think I can hold my own in certain audiences. But this is definitely a group of people I've never cooked for before. And I'm a little nervous, so wish me luck. So I made a pistachio basil tomato sauce with a pasta. And then over here I have my chicken that's gonna go on the top with a cheese that I bought at the farmer's market today, and tomatoes that are super fresh, and parsley. And I'm getting everything set now to put in my backpack like I'm 15, and I'm gonna take it to Carmela's house and hopefully they will love it. Oh, and I have rice balls. I made rice balls with lemon. So I'm here at Carmela's house and we are about to have dinner and I'm really excited. I bought them an Italian-American meal and I'm praying that it's okay. So here we are. Say ciao, everybody. Hey, ciao, ciao, ciao. We've got delicious food. I'm praying that it's okay. And that bread looks amazing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ciao. I think I made a faux pas because I bought with me a antipasta course. I bought a pasta course and I put the chicken, the grilled chicken with rosemary inside of the pasta. Then I bought a dessert and I bought some wine. So I had like this meal, but it's an Italian-American meal. Well, here's where the faux pas comes in. Italians eat in courses, so you don't dump it all on the table at the same time. Everybody eats ravenously for 20 or 30 minutes and gets out. It's all done in slow courses. So first course they bring out is my antipasta. That went great. The second is my pasta with the chicken. But I didn't have the third course, which is the meat dish. Usually there's a meat with a potato or a meat with a rice or a meat with a vegetable. And all of that. Sorry, that was my neighbor just swinging by to say hello and tell me he's taking his daughter to school. Thank you. So the big faux pas is I didn't technically bring the secondo piatto. I didn't bring the meat and the vegetable in a different course. I put the chicken with the pasta, thus killing the second piatto or the second plate. So Carmela was very confused by this and she kept wondering where was the meat? Where was the meat? Her daughter explained to her the meat is with the pasta and she was like, well, why is the meat with the pasta? That's not how we do it. And that's when I realized, I was like, oh man, I was supposed to have it in a different container and have that be served after the pasta. So I just apologized. They were not worried, of course. And Carmela didn't say a word after she understood that we're like barbarians over in America. But it was just kind of interesting that the things that we view are so Italian in America, they got their own show going on over here, and this is a different production.